Wow, it's been a while since I've streamed, so trying to make sure I've got everything set up here. No, that's too loud. Alright. I was thinking, I haven't been back to Seoul since Odyssey came out, and I read that they had manually overridden some of the stuff so that it would be based on more accurate information. So let's go see what they changed. We got some thunderstorms in the area, so I'm always a surprise there. I think I'm ready to go, though. Don't know how loud the game's going to be. It looks like it's fairly loud. And why am I hearing noise through Discord? Okay, I think that's cleaned up. Huh. I know Windows did an update and it lost some of my microphone mappings. I had to redo them, so let's get started and see. I'm kind of excited. All the exploration I've done, I'm kind of disappointed in some of the planets because they're pretty, but they all look similar and flat, notably flat, flatter than in Horizons. I went to Dav's Hope last night, but sadly it was in darkness. But it, it was in a crater and stuff, and now it's just flat. No problem landing there now. Okay, I'm gonna turn my speakers down a little bit. Don't want the sound to be picked up by the microphone. I've been here before several times.
Fuel scooping.
I think someone is there.
Complete.
Well, let's start at the closest place. Let's go to Mercury. See what it looks like. I don't think I've even been to Mercury before. But we shall see. I did find Voyager 1 and 2 in the New Horizons. I haven't found Pioneer yet, though. I don't know if it's one of the probes, ancient probes that you can visit. But Voyager and New Horizons were quite easy to find. The FSS. It shows up, if you haven't scanned it before, it shows up as ancient probe. Just have to go there to see which one it is. But I think there's a tourist beacon now at one of the Voyagers. Well, from the pictures I've seen of Mercury, this looks not a whole lot like it. Can you land on Mercury? There's a crashed ship there. Huh. Looks like the moon almost. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Take a picture. Well, I guess you can land, or that's interesting. Have I seen enough yet? Yeah, I think so. Got a lot to see. Not a lot of time to do it. I'm sure Venus will look very bland. This won't take too long. I'm more interested in like Neptune and stuff. Get away from the planet here. That was an interesting lighting effect there. It suddenly snapped on. I think on my next stream, I'm going to use Restream and stream to YouTube and Twitch. I've had several, excuse me, several discussions with people about the flatness of the planets and stuff, and I don't know. Some places were so hilly and mountainous and stuff, and that was really cool. Now that's gone. Pardon me. But now that seems to be mostly gone. I did read also that there's a couple of places that they went in and manually overrode stuff, so there'd be, I guess, more terrain features. And I don't mind like an icy body being, you know, just a pretty flat thing. I would expect more craters on some of these tenuous atmosphere places, though, and stuff. Thunder's getting loud. And I wish they hadn't terraformed Mars, because it would have been nice. But now, of course, since it's terraformed, it looks nothing like our Mars. We've got combat mode. That's pretty bland. I expected that, though. Venus. Pretty featureless. Nope, not much to see here either. Let's go. Even though I'm sure Earth looks very pretty, we'll go there and look. This is a matter of principle. I haven't been streaming because we had our grandkids were visiting, and not used to having little children around, and they take up a lot of well, you have to dedicate a lot of time. But I'm back now. Hopefully I'll be streaming a couple of times a week. Maybe do some more wing missions with my friend. Some more bounty hunting. I'm about ready to take off and do more exploration so I can get first footfall on places. Already got several of those, but just for the fun of having your name in the system somewhere. I have to check out the moon also. Let's do that. Let's do the moon first. It's too bad the moon in the past hasn't been landable. That'd be real cool to be able to land on the moon and maybe find where the Apollo missions were and stuff. I don't know if y'all can see it. You probably can't because it's probably clipped at the bottom. 60 frames per second though, so far. It's clipped to that, so we'll see what happens. What have they done to the moon? 3307. A little orbit around it. We're going to get more on the Earth side. Speaking of Earth, we should be able to see it here in a moment. A little closer than I want to be. Not much to see yet in the dark. We're on the far side, so of Earth, so Earth is dark. Well, it looks like the moon, mostly. I was looking for something I'd recognize, like Tycho or something. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I don't see. Oh, there's hard to tell with the weird orientation. Okay, let's go to Earth. You're coming in on the dark side, so you have to go swing around to see it. But so far, I'm not super impressed. Nice sunrise. I wonder how low we can descend. Let's find out. Oops, I need to do this. Map. Where's the sun at? Okay. Okay, I think that's Africa. Let me turn the Super Cruise Assist off. It's messing with me. No idea where I'm at. Okay. Planetary road trip. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, good enough. Move out and get some distance. It's over there. So. Huh, that's cool though. Alright, what's next? Let's go find something that might be interesting to look at. I already know Mars is gonna not be impressive to me either, but give it a check. And I knew I'd be disappointed a little bit. I mean, it's pretty and everything, but kind of expected it to look more real. Could go out to one of the ancient probes, but it's a long way out there. Not quite as far as Hutton Orbital, I don't think, but it still takes a long time. It'll take about 25 minutes. Seems like when I made the video, I time-lapsed it a little bit, so the travel time there wouldn't eat up all the stream. Did they ever put what is it, Ceres? C-E-R-E-S? I think that disappeared off of the game. What if they put that back? Internet's holding up really well. Better than my throat, but my son is not here to game, so no one's using the internet except my wife's watching some documentary. That just does not look real at all. I'm not talking about it looking like current Mars. I mean, it just doesn't look realistic. I don't know. I mean, it's okay, but for what it is. Some kind of insect flying here. There's at least two moons here. Supposed to be. Oh, happened to Phobos and Deimos or whatever. I don't really think. Well, let's go say that Jupiter has a red spot. See if they put that in, because that's probably not going to happen on a lot of gas giants. So, it might, but that we see in the game. So let's see. I'm gonna crawl through this gravity well. But Jupiter has a bunch of moons. We might go look at one of them. Ganymede? I don't know. Europa. Giddy up, giddy up. Still running at 60 frames per second. With this hardware, I would expect to do. I have an RX 580 and forgets processor, but runs just about everything. I know my frame rate will drop down. It has dropped down when I'm walking around and stuff. But not really bad so far. And I've got the update 1 installed. I think it's 1. It's supposed to fix some things. Watched a couple of other streamers who are far more experienced at this than I am, and some of the problems are still present. I know in the Frontier forums there are a lot of people complaining about the frame rate and the UI and outfitting and stuff. Hopefully the problem when you turn in stuff on foot for missions been fixed. I wouldn't know since I haven't done anything on foot except walk around slightly. The only real walking around I want to do is, you know, when I'm exploring or something. I did go to a, I don't know why I went there, but there was a crashed ship on there, and I landed and walked over to it and tried to cut open a mag-locked panel on it. Couldn't get it. Half the ship was buried under the ground and stuff, so couldn't get to anything really. Holy cow, it's a text from my son. Haven't heard from him in a long time. Almost here to Jupiter. Definitely got some moons. Now there's a way to turn these orbit lines off. Get them out of the way. There's no red spot there yet, but maybe on the other side. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Maybe. I guess that could be considered a great red spot. I don't know. The heck is that? Yeah, it doesn't. Some of it looks very much like Jupiter with the swirls and the cloud bands and stuff. But I don't know. It might be recognizable. What is that? So what all is out here that we can go see real quick? Europa. Well, yeah, we've got to go to Europa. Because I've never been to Europa, and that was famous. We're supposed to keep our hands off of Europa. That was from a different Odyssey. 2001 Space Odyssey. Something about all these planets are yours except Europa. Let's come in on the lit side. I think I want to sit here. Break out the camera a minute. Okay, well, this is not exciting at all. Oh, you can land on Europa. Should we do it? I don't know. Why not? What's its gravity? 7. You can load this simulation anytime you want. Holy cow. Well, I haven't died in a while, so let's go land on it just to do it. Crash site threat 3. Oh, they put stuff on it. I noticed even when I was exploring in the deep a little bit, almost every place had a crashed ship or and stuff on it. I'm like, that is no way to realistic. 6,000 light years away or something on some obscure moon, and there's a damn crashed ship on it. Even though you're the first person to ever walk on it, stuff, you know. I'm like, what is that place? Entertainment complex. Well, yes, let's go see what that is. Get there a little faster though. Is that even on the surface? Let's find out.
Orbital flight engaged.
Looks like it is. to glide. So how long is it going to take to drop from orbital cruise? That was interesting. Everything turned gray there for an instant. Oh, my frame rate's down to 29 now. 34. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. And my frame rate's down to 38. Look how flat this is. I mean, almost featureless. I may not land, I don't know. I was going to land, but if there's a facility here, what's the fun in that? Unless I want to go inside. See what kind of complex it is. No comms yet. Oh.
Docking request granted.
Well then, let's go see. Huh. What did it just do? Oh, it's docking it.
Gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I don't have a real good suit, so I just got the standard flight suit, so I don't know if it's advisable. Let's see what happens for me. Local services. Nothing special here. I don't know where the entrance is to the place. Might need to take the SRV and then. Snow crunching. Assuming there's something over here that I can go in. Great. I didn't come out here to do this. I just thought it'd be kind of interesting to see what's here. I don't want to have to cut any panels or anything to go in. That's still cool. I'd rather get on my SRV and drive around, look, and get out of it when I want to do stuff.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
Reading the advertisements. Kind of complex over here. I wonder. It's worth it. I don't think the SRV up there, sure. Why the key bindings won't work to let me release the camera to the SRV. I gotta rebind them. This is what I like it. Those are my tracks. Something else isn't working. My bindings. Alright, let's blow this joint.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Where are we gonna go? Saturn's gonna be boring. I wanted to see. Let's go to. Oh, it's a long way. Neptune's gonna be even further. But that's what I wanted to see. Oh.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
That's a Sagan class traveler. Trying to get around this planet's gravity well over here. Okay. Yeah, we spend a couple of minutes. While we're traveling here, I'm going to... Hey, Just Jules, how are you? I thought I'd check out the solar system and see what graphics effects had been made. Not real impressed yet. But I'd check out Neptune and see. I've already done all the other planets except I skipped Saturn and Uranus. Nothing too exciting. But I hadn't streamed in like, what, 2 months or something almost. So now that the grandkids are gone, I'm going to try to get a couple of streams in a week. I'm going to be streaming tonight. It's Friday night. Yeah, a lot of them look brighter, but I'm just disappointed on not so much in the solar system, other than well, I went to Mercury, but I kind of expected them to look kind of accurate. But yeah, when I'm exploring and stuff, I'm just not real impressed with the surface features. They look kind of cool, but you can tell they're computer generated and stuff. But as I said earlier, I'm getting a solid 60 frames per second in space. But as soon as I started coming into, I guess it was one of the moons, it dropped down to like 34 and 38 and stuff. Well, stream after you put them to bed and before they wake up. So right now I'm at 60. I'm capped at 60. I don't know why I could actually go up to, but I've got it capped at 60, so waiting to see. I think I'm going to call it though after I do this. I think I'm going to head back to my, it's only one jump back to my home system and just start watching some other streamers. It sure is dark. Let me go into combat mode. For some reason all I see is the surface map. It's not sleeping at all. Yeah. There, we've got a little bit of detail. Doing this crap. And I found the trick here is to kill my Super Cruise Assist. Slow down. Work out the camera. Wow, there's not much to see there. That is dark. I know there's not much light from the sun out here, but seriously. Oh well. And the galaxy map dropped me down to 30 something for an instant. And I'm out of here. Eventually. No, and I know that's been a common problem, but this patch they just did yesterday is supposed to fix some of that. I don't know if it fixed it or not. So I was watching Rusty Dog, and he was testing that because you know if you failed one mission, sometimes it would fail all of them. But you'd go in there and you'd get that stupid transaction error. But it actually went through. If you like logged out and logged back in or something, it worked kind of sort of, but sometimes it didn't present him with his reward options. So I have no idea. I've not done any yet. But I've been kind of lucky. I've only had a couple of snake-related colored snake-related errors. None in the last couple of days, though. But I haven't played a lot. Today's the first day I've actually played. I went to Dad's Hope the other night, and it was boring. What am I doing here? I thought I might chill scoop. There's one jump, come on. Jeez. Oh, that's right, I must have scooped when I was in Seoul. Okay, let's find my place. It's not gonna work. Didn't I target it? No, I guess not. Yeah, the only thing I've done is I went to Dav's Hope and looked around there, but I went somewhere else and there was a crash um, ship on it that was half buried. And I'm so bad with that cutter, I could not. I mean, I tried and tried to cut the mag lock open on the one of the panels, and it never would open for me. So, but I've watched other people do them, and I haven't even learned all the walking bindings and what keys do what to, you know. And I need to get a Maverick suit and other stuff. But I was just gonna wait till they got some of the bugs worked out on that. I do want to get a better suit though, so I can go do some deep space exploring and walk around longer and do the scanning and carry all the equipment. I don't know if that's the Artemis suit. I don't know. Or if it's the Maverick. I know the Maverick is needed for the a lot of the missions. And this looks like it might be. It's never in a good spot. Think they might have made it worse for you? I don't know. I know on the Frontier forums, they ask for problems, and they've got a specific format that you know that they want you to submit your problems to, and send it to an email address, not the regular issue tracker. So if you're still having problems, you might look into that. I don't know. It's one of the big YouTubers that does Elite Dangerous that posted a video today, a short video about it, and he's got the links to the Frontier forums and all that stuff with that. I don't know if it was Rusty Dog or somebody else, but I can find out if you're interested in doing that.
Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 08. Automated docking approved.
Yeah, I know. They're asking for the issues, certain performance issues, especially and stuff, um, to go via that way. You want like your hardware, where you're at, bullet statements about the problem, and diag output. Really, I guess they're really trying to figure out what's causing what. But I'm pretty sure they know a lot about what's causing what. They got a lot of telemetry from the alphas and stuff, so. So I'm getting 52 frames per second now. And that's fine for me. I'm not a connoisseur. I don't care, you know, as long as it's not all stuttery and stuff. And I have not had many issues with stuttering, but I haven't been doing some of the things that people do when it momentarily freezes and stuff.
Touchdown confirmed. Dispatching ground crew.
All right, I think I'm going to bail. I've just done exactly an hour, so probably real stream time's only 55 minutes or so, but I need to do some things. But if you're on later and I'm around, I'll be glad to come in and chat with you. Keep you awake while you're playing, for a few minutes at least. But you like to play real late. I'm old, so I need my beauty sleep. So I'm going to go ahead and end, and thanks a whole lot for dropping me in. You're the only person that came in tonight, and I don't really care, but it's always makes the experience a lot better when, you know, somebody comes in to talk. especially doing what I was doing tonight. That was pretty boring. So you take care, and I'll see you later, my friend. Have a good one.